The meaning's there, but the word choices are unimaginative, and there's a distinct lack of literary flair.
I think so too. The composition needs a little jazzing up. If I were to give it a go, I'd make it
Hit me with it.
an old melon on a vine, a new flower that grows fine.
Oh my goodness, this is something I did not peep before. They both got this flower piece in their outfits.
Oh, good one! It feels unique and has a nice ring to it.
You have great taste, Venti. I was right about you. Let's shake hands.
Oh no. I saw this joke coming a mile away. She about to tase the crap out of this man.
Of course, of course.
Yep, they know it's coming. They let both of these fools let her, both of these fools done let her cross them up in the game of basketball when it comes out to this joke.
Hey, Shincho.
They all about to be silent and watch.
Mind lending me a few books when we get back? Pick out some well-written ones. I don't know if it's my own lack of literary knowledge, but I couldn't tell the difference between those two.
What? What you mean? Oh, she's talking about the poem. She can't tell the difference between the two. Yeah, you go like I told in that comment section. Get your grammar game up. She didn't get her literary up. Go read a book, stupid. You read a cookbook every day. You finna go pick up a book that teach you something else.
I don't think it's your fault.
Chongyun's right. It's not our fault.
Paimon, watch and learn from Huta and Venti. This will come in handy for your ugly nicknames. Oh wow, so even the game is addressing Paimon's tendency of ugly nicknames, which they wrote in for her character. So it's not like they're trying to rewrite her character, they're acknowledging it. So that everyone know, yo, this is how the character acts. And this is how this is how, in universe, people are gonna act around her. Especially the Traveler.
Oh, you have a point. But speaking of, why is the Tone Deaf Bard here? Are you here to take part in Lantern Rite too?
I heard that Liyue will be hosting a Lantern Rite music festival this year. As a musician myself, how could I possibly resist the temptation to come take a look? Or listen. Getting to know other musical styles is essential to sparking inspiration, don't you think?
Huh. But the music festival wasn't planned beforehand.
As for the Fontaine friend who hosted the festival, I saw him near Stone Gate the other day. The Iridescence tour has finally been held successfully for once, so I had to congratulate him.
Thank you. He must feel very grateful.
Don't think anything of it. By the way, I was watching as you entered Shinyue Kiosk, but no one seemed to notice me. Should I say that it's because I'm an expert in hiding, or that a certain someone deliberately ignored the sound of the wind?
I knew it. They still got beef over that old stuff back during old Mondstadt time. They still got beef about that. The fact that I knew there was something going on about these two. I knew it. They got beef. So let's get to it. You better throw a hurricane at him, and he better throw an asteroid. I want to see something crazy.
Whenever Lantern Rite comes around, Liyue Harbor becomes bustling with activity.
AKA, I put a rock wall to prevent your wind from coming around.
People are all busy watching the lanterns and strolling around the shops, and they might just go travel somewhere on a whim. It is rather difficult to predict another's whereabouts.
Man, cut the crap. If it was me, I would have jumped off this table and be like, bro, meet me outside. Hey, me and you about to have a battle between gods right now. We about to flip Liyue upside down like a pancake, bro.
The festival is in full swing and proceeding smoothly, and we're all gathered here with friends new and old. This is no doubt a wonderful occasion worth celebrating. To come together with all of you at the beginning of the year, one can't help but be filled with joy.
Except for his joy for Venti, because they still got beef.
In a moment like this, I propose we raise a glass together. In my case, tea in lieu of wine.
The disrespect is crazy. He was like, F your wine, stupid. Drink this tea. That's how Liyue do it around here, aka this is how we This is how we Asians do it around here. Venti, he an American, so he American, German, European. He a European all. So I guess he just disrespected alcohol to a European's face. Wow, you get the gist. We talking spicy around here. You're like, don't do it.
Very well said, Mr. Zhongli. That was exactly what I wanted to say.
Cab, he know exactly what he wanted to say. Y'all better talk. Y'all better step to the side and have a conversation. I swear, this is gonna be crazy.
Now I'm getting a little self-conscious. I didn't cause you too much trouble barging in like that, did I?
Dang, he done got Venti tripping over his feet.
We usually drink wine during occasions like this over in Mondstadt, but since Mr. Zhongli insists on drinking tea, I'll give a toast with tea too. Everyone, thanks for the treat.
You know dang well he wanted to drink wine. You know he did. He was like, bro, I'm ready for some wine. I know what the Asians they got their sake, and I don't know what else Asians alcohol is, but I know sake. That's the most I know. But you can tell this man wanted to get drunk.
You're welcome. As the host of this gathering, I hope everyone enjoys the food and drinks. May this year be better than the last.
Yes. 'Cause my birthday was a week ago. Or 2 weeks ago? You get the drift. Happy New Year. Let's move it.
Considering that everyone may have other matters to attend to later, sticking to tea seems like a good idea.
All of a sudden, they started proposing toasts. Should we?
Zhao, say something, boy.
What's with the urgency?
Are you done eating? Want to head out for a walk? I ate too much. Could you come take a walk with me? Oh my goodness, I need to read.
Sure.
Have you two finished eating?
Yes,
It's always nice to have a breath of fresh air after a meal. Helps with digestion.
I couldn't agree more.
Paimon will come too.
You're still hungry, right? Oh my goodness, this is like, how many times has the Traveler done this to Paimon? Where he said, oh, you gotta stay behind. It was the first time it was Venti's story quest where he told her to go fetch some apples. Then it was the Sumeru Argon quest where he told her to stay behind so they can understand the situation they were in because they were trapped in the samsara cycle. And now is this. They ain't stuff your face, meatbag.
Yeah?
Don't worry, we'll be right back. I mean, don't worry, we'll be back soon. Look at the stank face she making.
Okay then. Don't forget to come back.
She is very adamant of not being left behind. Oh my goodness. She got some true trauma going on behind that face. She got one of the cutest faces in this whole game. She got the baby face cute. But she clearly don't want to be left behind. And this plays into her being probably one of the Moon Sisters and all that jazz. Cool. Finally, I got reign control. Now let's listen to these conversations. Those two gonna be the last conversation I listen to. But I'm gonna hit everybody else first.
Let's depart. You go ahead.
Cool. What y'all talking about?
About you and Venti. Could he be a partner in your family business?
That's right. You know how my family is. A lot of business secrets can't just be divulged at the dinner table.
Ah, just as I thought.
He lied to you through his teeth in the smoothest way possible. Now the two pyro spears, we got premium fire spear and we got bargain bin fire spear. Actually, let me correct myself. Xing Lang has been a great use. Granted, I stopped using her for like a good bit once I got other characters. But yeah, Hu Tao, in my opinion, in my roster, she is premium fire spear.
Did you talk about anything interesting before we started the meal? Anything fun I missed out on? Oh, we were talking about cooking. Mr. Zhangli told us that he went on a trip to Xiaoyang Village the other day and got a hold of some uncommon ingredients. Tea seed oil and sesame oil. He suggested I try using those in my new dishes. Oh, no wonder he left his nest for so long that day. Those ingredients would be difficult for anyone else to find. I guess I'll need his help next time as well.
I swear, all these characters in this game are gorgeous. Now, let's hear the disrespectful-ish talking between Rock and Wind. Look at it. Look at it. This man already got like a whole inch of height above you, Vincey. A head of height above you, Vincey. What you about to say? Smoke is behind. You got wind power.
It seems like our new friend is an expert in wine.
I deserve no such praise. I only drink for fun. It's nothing compared to your expertise. I'm glad we're only having tea today. What if I got drunk and said something nonsensical? I'd surely become an object of ridicule to someone I've just met.
No such thing. I wouldn't dare disrespect the director's guest.
That man lying through his teeth. He would have talked crazy about you right then and there after you left. Because John Lee is that type of person. I can guarantee he'll get a stone tablet and start writing all the crazy stuff he'll say to somebody about you behind his back. I can guarantee it. Going on 10 o'clock. I order me some food. I am hungry. I haven't eaten nothing. That's right, I forgot. I'm still recording. I guess what, y'all about to record me? Y'all about to listen to me while I decide what I'm gonna eat using DoorDash. I'm gonna stop this recording again though, just to make sure everything being recorded though. This incongestion is bad. I wonder what this conversation about to be about for real. Oh, I'm about to order Wendy's. That's what I'm about to order. Okay.
Are you alright?
I should be the one asking you that. How so? What? Oh, I guess I can sum it up. I'm gonna guess it before we continue. He probably feels conflicted, knowing because you got Venti, who played his song and is soothing to Shao, and Shao respects that, respects the Anno Archon for that. While Zhongli, he respects Zhongli as the Geo Archon because that's the one he run the squad with, right? He the ride or die for that squad, for his squad. So it's like, bro, it's like he can't fake the funk. Like it's like he's conflicted on whether or not to be on this side or that side. Well, he don't need to be this side, that side in this conversation for real, bro. It's as simple as, bro, hey, yo, I'm friends with both of y'all, or I follow one of y'all, and the other one you help me through my lonely times when I'm by myself and I need soothing. So yeah, I mean my mental help, emotional help, physical help, therapy. Go get it, for real.
It's hard to describe.
Unfamiliar with gatherings like this?
It's not that. There were those among the Adepti who loved gatherings and idle chit-chat. Sometimes they would call up a few others for a drink. Even I got dragged along to their gatherings many times. The Adepti all have their specialties, making most of them proud and arrogant. Everything they say is straight from the heart. It never gets too complicated.
Okay, I'm following.
But this time,
I understand. It's all Zhongli's fault. It's all Vinci's fault. Actually, if we being honest, it's both their fault. Did you not hear how spicy they was talking to each other in the room, behind their human faces, using their human faces as a guise? They was talking spicy to each other for real. For real. They were disrespecting their culture, their wine, and how they celebrate. Can you believe it? If this is not xenophobia, I don't know what it is. No, what's the other word they got for it? I don't know what the other word for it, but disrespect of not cultural appropriation. No. If this ain't xenophobia, I don't know what is. Both of them doing it too. So I guess everyone is equally racist.
that's not what I meant. Or perhaps I should say Rex Lapis is really good at adapting to human life. You could say that he actually enjoys doing so. And that's something I might never be able to do.
You don't have to be like them. You do you. Yeah. You like I'm about to spit something for real. Like even when it comes down to the social thing, like I didn't even like the idea of only hanging around black kids all the time. Now that I think about it, how many friends did I have in school that was black over white? Granted, I remember having one white friend. The homie Cody, I don't know if he survived and still alive to this day. But I know he was one of my friends back in Virginia. Ah, dang, bro. He was my only friend in that school. Cause I was going through some real anger problems going back then, but due to family members that I will not get into. But you get the gist. But like, yeah, you do you. Even social, like, you don't need to be so bombastic when you talk about something. You do you. Like, you ain't gotta do such over the top stuff, or try to be something that's over the top, or try to be something that's non-conforming. To just you do you. For real, who you are as a person is not the same as what you are as a person. It's two completely different things. You can make a whole list between who you are and what you are. And guess what? Both of those equate to that equals up to you, the human being known as that. Or in this case, the adeptus known as that. Right? Which equals to identity. You see the wordplay I'm going at? You'll understand it once. I'm serious. Get the chart out. Get the chart out and go do it. I promise you. You're gonna figure this out fast, and it's gonna help. It's gonna be so helpful. Man, I'm gonna teach this to my kids when I have kids.
That does sound like something you would say.
Obviously.
No matter. I know my circumstance. Whenever I think of the ordinary conversations I've had with you, it feels strangely novel.
I don't know what that body language was, but that was crazy. I don't know what was that feminine body language he just did right there, but that thing threw me for a loop anyway. Strange in a good way?
Yes. The parlor director went out of her way with the invitation, so it was difficult to turn her down. I had made mental preparations before agreeing to come. She told me that all the guests today would be acquainted with elemental power, and I knew that you would be here.
You know?
But I didn't expect the other guests to be...
No one would have guessed. Also, the comment I was about to say before I was cut off. Yeah, you know what it is. You know, the best geo. What's the purpose? I'm a geo cat. No, not geo. I'm an elemental catalyst. Every elemental power that exists in this world, I own it. Easy. With simple touch to a statue, it's mine. I ain't gotta work for the God's grace to get what I want. I get what I want when I want it. Fool. Respect the game. Also, have anyone of y'all watched any Genshin Impact theory videos? They are gas. I especially watch Ashikai's theory videos. You should go watch them. Her world structure theory videos, those whole section of the world structure theory of Genshin Impact's world is great. I'll be dying to see any other YouTuber react to it that plays Genshin Impact, but I never find them. Please, if you know anyone who has reacted to those, that has actually paid attention to them and watched it at full length, Link it to me. Thank you so much.
General Capisis always said that we should live in the present and enjoy every pleasant surprise. Perhaps that's what I should do with what I'm feeling now.
This is character development. He is no longer being emo or antisocial. If that's the generous word you want to say. But you get the drift.
But I think he meant designing clothes for those around him.
Oh. But it still applies. I don't care. It still applies. Like I said.
Clothes were intricately designed, but inconvenient to wear. Brother Bosacius never tried to hide his distaste in front of him.
Oh, so the dude he was talking about was the Geo Adeptus. The one with the long cloak. That makes sense. Hold on, my dog acting a fool. Alright, let's get back to it.
Rex Lapis did like his designs and even collected quite a few. The outfit he wears now was also designed by General Capisis himself.
That's actually very interesting. So his homie, before he died, whipped him up an outfit. He was like, "Yo, put on these nice, saucy threads whenever you get the chance." He was like, "Oh, bet." Years later, he was like, "You know what? I want to be a human from now on. I want to be a human from now on." So since my homie whipped out some nice threads, I'm about to be repping them, bitch. For real, I'm got the cleanest suit. Did y'all not see the best example of showing of what I'm talking about? Of how the way I'm talking is Zhong Li's character trailer. One of the best, if not top 3 of Genshin Impact trailers for characters. He's gassed up, and rightfully so. That's why people like his suit, because his homie made it for him, and it's nice.
I never saw him wear this during the war. I didn't expect him to start wearing it later.
Oh, here you are. I'm not intruding, right?
Bro. Again, like I said, the women in Genshin Impact are fine. Do you not see her figure? Oh my goodness gracious. It's about to make me act out. Do you not? Has anyone subscribed to Genshin Impact, Genshin Harem YouTube channel? Best believe it's going down over there. That's why I'm so down horrendous.
You're not. What is it?
Hu Tao saw that everyone's done eating and asked the staff to bring out the desserts.
Desserts.
Paimon got so anxious that you weren't back yet that she scarfed down her dessert without the usual slurping and munching.
But not so anxious that she can't eat. Sounds like she'll be okay.
To be honest, I was kind of worried too.
About what?
You looked a little restless just now, and I thought you weren't used to the food here and was planning to head back to Wangshu Inn for something Yanxiao made.
You're worrying too much.
Y'all don't pull any Mystic wind cyclings on us. Oh, he must be talking about his elemental burst slam move that he be doing.
Why would I?
Why would you? Bro, you love to avoid social gatherings. Anything sociable, you avoid to the highest degree. That's why you been acting like. That's why people call you emo. But it seems like now you got character development. Yay.
Anyway, let's head back.
Didn't I say you can't have that? No, bad dog. Bad.
Please wait. There's another reason why I came looking for you.
Okay.
Here, take these. I brought them for you.
What's that?
Almond tofu?
Oh.
Yup. Since the Masterful Chef's competition, you could say that Yanxiao and I are not only competitors, but good friends as well. I visit him at Wangshu Inn sometimes to discuss our cooking.
Give me a second. I think the air is getting in my headphones. Or not. Also, I'm gonna make this comment. Yo, Zhao times Shangling. I'm saying it right now. Ship these two together. Yeah, I'm about to upset everybody. Ship them together. They better.
I heard him say that the esteemed guest on the roof loves nothing more than a good plate of almond tofu. So I learned a thing or two about the dish from him. I'll be honest. Before Hu Tao invited everyone, she secretly came looking for me, told me about the guests she planned to invite, and asked me for some suggestions on what she should order. So I made a few servings of almond tofu for you guys in advance. Take them as a token of gratitude for your support. When I told Guoba that I was making these for you, he started eagerly running around the kitchen and helping a lot too.
Thank you, Shangling and Goba. Like I said, these body figures, the female body figures in this game, it just, oh my goodness, this makes you down horrendous, irregardless of who you are, especially for the boys. You know who you know.
Thank you for the trouble. There was no need to...
Ahem! See? See, this is what I'm talking about. Character development. He's going through character development. He's not being, he got to stop this antisocial emo crap that he usually be doing. And yes, he does do that. You can't tell me otherwise. That's how he's been acting since the jump. It's only till the traveler meets him does he start changing in personality. So, let's keep it move on. Ahem! My guy.
I'll take them. Thank you. And Guoba too.
Yeah. Wow, respect some of these gifts people be giving you, dang. Because they really ain't got to do it. But if you want people not to do it, shoot, you might as well be by yourself. Hey, accept these gifts. Rightfully so. Good job.
You're welcome. Oh, the almond tofu.
I'm not allowed to have that Oreo.
Probably tastes and feels a little different from the type Yanxiao cooks. Please let me know if there's any improvements I should make.
Okay.
That's all. Alrighty, we should head back now. We can't keep Paimon waiting.
Okay. I'm about to end the recording one more time before we hop back in there. Give me a second. Oh, these two NPCs from the that island world quest. Give me a second. Sorry if I'm not talking, I'm reading. So they're a couple? Are they referring to themselves as a couple, or they just want to remove it? She don't want to be referred to in formal referred to formally. I'm going to go with both. Is the case for this situation? Let's continue. That's interesting. I wonder if there's any other NPCs that's similar to those two that's hanging around here, like a character from the Chasm, perhaps. But I can't think of anybody else who could be here. I'm gonna end the recording again and come back to this in a second. Okay, we're good. Let's continue. I finally got my food out ordered and I'm ready to go. Yes.
So much for promising Paimon you'll be back soon.
You're pretty quick. You're only angry because you have no sense of time.
How could you say that to Paimon?
Oh my goodness. Is this more proof that she is the goddess of time? No wonder she ain't got no sense of time. The girl done lost her common sense. Her sense of time is gone out the window.
In that case, besides having no sense of time, Paimon will let you know what having no sense of fullness looks like.
Is that a threat? Who you talking spicy to?
Your dessert is all Paimon's.
That's dead. I'd rather put my sword through Paimon's chest than let her eat my dessert. Dude, if she touched my baconator, she gonna lose her life.
Sorry to keep everyone waiting.
No worries, we're all just chatting here. There's no serious business to take care of. Whether we're chatting outside or inside, it's all the same.
Tried to be more like Hu Tao, Paimon. Also, I'm gonna say this. If Dia wasn't coming out in 3.5, I would have wished for Hu Tao. I was going to wish for her. But she's like another character I wanted. But since Dia, the baby mama Dia, coming back for 3.5, is coming for in 3.5, and Mika, I was like, nah, I gotta get those two.
Paimon's too busy eating to talk to you.
Stingy ass attitude.
But even though we're all well acquainted by now, I think this festive gathering deserves something ceremonious.
Like what?
Oh? Is this some local custom?
Yeah, because the boy Zhongli was disrespecting culture earlier. And oh my goodness, what is that on his hip that's connected to his vision? Did anyone notice this? He got some star symbol shape connected to his vision and some pair of wings connected to it as well. That's crazy. Did anyone notice this?
Nope. This is something I made up so that good luck will be on our side, that's all. Spontaneity is the best choice to make here. Let's use this incense burner on the table. It's been lit for so long now that the incense is running out. I'll leave refilling and lighting the incense to the most distinguished guest among us all. Lighting the incense will signify continuous growth and prosperity in all our endeavors in the new year.
I see. Perfect symbolism, as expected of Hu Tao.
Amen.
And speaking of the most distinguished guest here today, I'm sure we all agree that it's Mr. Zhongli.
I don't know what beef. Actually, I do know beef they got with each other. But this conversation they have, this interaction between these two has been spicy.
I'm not very familiar with the details of his past deeds, but chatting with him has been a real eye-opener, even for a bard who has traveled all across the world.
They got beef. Like this baconator I'm eating.
If knowledge were a form of power, one could even say that you're a wielder of unlimited strength.
Cough. Nahida, stupid. If that's the case, Nahida, the General Archon, would be the one leading the, who will have unlimited strength. Stupid.
But when it comes to having a way with words, the notable bard is certainly one cut above the rest.
The disrespect is so crazy. I didn't think their interaction was gonna be like this though.
I just happen to have a good memory. It is such an unexceptional skill, yet you made it sound like an unparalleled talent. I am truly impressed. Since we all get to nominate someone...
It's a traveler. Prime, I don't look at me like that.
I think it's only fair that we let the parlor director light the incense.
Oh snap, I thought it was gonna be traveler. Okay.
Huh? That won't do. Don't flatter me just because I'm your boss. We are looking for the most distinguished guest here. As the host, I shouldn't be involved in this discussion at all. Now that we've enjoyed this table full of delicacies, how about we let our one and only chef here do the honors?
Is this really the way this works? I didn't cook any of these dishes.
It's not a big deal. Just look at her. Xiangling, the disciple of an Adeptus, the Stove God's best companion, the winner of the Masterful Chef's competition.
Bro, when was the last time they had a dynamic scene of this anime style of scene? I can't remember the last time something like this happened, but this is hilarious.
The only heir of the famous One Mean restaurant. A good old friend of mine. There's no better choice.
Yeah, this dynamic anime intro crap they got going on is great.
Why does Paimon feel like we're back at square one again?
Oh, I remember when we did this. We did this with official summertime event when the traveler was role playing with her.
Please stop! You're making me embarrassed. If we're looking for a distinguished guest, surely the second son of the Feiyun Commerce Guild counts. It's one of the largest commerce guilds in Liyue Harbor.
They're gonna choose traveler. It's hands down. It's gonna be the traveler. All these other people ain't distinguished like the traveler.
Huh? Don't get me involved in this.
Oh, not a bad choice. With the Commerce Guild's young master lighting the incense, we're all sure to make a huge sum of mora in the new year.
That's not how it works. Making a fortune is indeed a fine wish, but it's of lesser importance than good health and happiness. Which means we should choose Chongyun, the skilled exorcist who keeps everyone's home safe from evil spirits.
Huh? Now you're nominating me? I can't be the one when we have the Conqueror of Demons right here. Adeptus Xiao has the most seniority among everyone here today. We should...
I refuse. I am most certainly not the most distinguished guest here.
You gonna stay as Zhongli? Yeah, people say it's the traveler. Hands down, it's the traveler.
You should all be able to make the right judgment based on your observations.
Wait, don't tell me.
One person here is well acquainted with everyone else.
Aw, snap. I know who this nigga talking about. Who y'all looking at like that? Of
Oh, that's right.
course, it's only gonna be the traveler, because I'm the GOAT around here.
Even though you're always mocking Paimon, you're still pretty popular with other people. No, wait! Paimon said she wouldn't talk to you again.
I'm not the only well-connected person here.
Huh? Who else is there?
You, of course. Take a look in the mirror.
Huh? Huh? Does that mean Paimon's the most distinguished guest?
Yeah, because you're a fairy.
Well, that was unexpected!
This girl love being brave. Just praise Paimon and she do whatever you tell her.
I agree. Paimon's just the one we need. Without a friend constantly by your side, a long journey would become dreadfully lonesome.
Yeah, like life without a partner.
But once you have someone there to brighten up the atmosphere, everything along the way will become lively and vibrant too.
Very true.
Ah. The traveler has traversed many nations and left behind a great deal of fascinating stories. But without Paimon, they would have become quite monotonous.
True. This is why Paimon is such an important character in this game. This is why. Like, you can trace it back to what? When after the traveler woke up. If the traveler never found Paimon, the traveler would have been still on that beach contemplating on what to do. This man would have been just traveling from wherever to up and down, left and right, before he landed in probably Leeway first, but then back into Mondstadt. Or better, he being out in the wilderness trying to get to these cities before he even know what to do. Storm Terror would have destroyed Mondstadt. Leeway would have fell to the abyss, or would have fell due to Osio. Child would have, I guess Child would have helped Osio destroy the no, Osio would have never popped up because oh, excuse me. Osio would have never popped up because Child activated for Osio to arrive, and he did that as this last ditch effort type thing. So anything related to that wouldn't have happened, but it would have fell to the Fatui, which I shouted out. Inazuma would have remained the same, and the Forbidden Hunt decree would have been still going on. The Traveler would have no way to get into there because he didn't meet certain characters to even get there. Then, of course, as of what happened as of recent with the AKA Dendro Archon situation, yeah, Teyvat would have been destroyed. The world of Teyvat would have fell to pieces before the Traveler, Aether, would have saved it. And thus why Paimon's importance is great.
Paimon plays an indispensable role in making your journey a happy and smooth one.
You guys, Paimon's not used to being praised like that.
Yeah, because people love disrespecting Paimon, and I don't roll like that.
Those were genuine compliments, right?
Of course, you're the best travel companion ever. I got the love for Paimon this time around, because ever since Sumeru started, she been getting told to shut up and all this good, all this other BS. They finally put respect on this girl. Let's go.
Thank you. You made Paimon wait for a long time, but Paimon's not mad anymore.
Girl, you wasn't going to be mad for 5 minutes, let's be honest.
Don't take everything to heart, Paimon. Friends tease each other all the time.
That is indeed true.
That means Paimon is as important to the Traveler as Guoba is to me.
Looks like we've come to an agreement. Any objections before we proceed?
I object. So just me? Okay.
I trust the Traveler's judgment.
Then Paimon it is. And now, the world's most excellent traveler's greatest companion, guide, and friend, Paimon, will be refilling and lighting the incense for us. Here you go. Take the match, and don't burn yourself. But if things go really wrong, here's the 2-for-1 coupon.
Bro, if you just happen to engulf yourself in fire, like Dobby, let me correct myself, like Toya from My Hero Academia, aka Kid Dobby, if you just happen to combust into flames, don't worry, I got not only a coffin for you, I got a coffin for your homie, after we just praised you about how important you are to the Traveler, and basically Teyvat's survival if you never met the Traveler. Ain't that crazy? You know what? I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna compile all the videos and everything I recorded in relation to Lantern Rite and post it all as one video. I might have to do it after I finish posting all my Hatham videos. Yeah, because I already posted part 1 on the channel already as of the time of this recording. Part 3 of Lantern Rite. So yeah, by the time hopefully I'll be caught up with everything else. I'm just gonna bang out the world card, other than that, all the stuff, and then so I'll be ready to go. Hopefully there'll be a cutscene. Any second.
It's getting late.
Thanks for the treat, director. Trying to see if everything going. Third crap still on the screen. Okay, let's go.
Yep, the tea was amazing too.
You don't have to go all polite on me. Just remember to come when I invite you next time. Let's see. It's dark out, so I'm going to accompany Xiangling, Xingqiu, and Changyun back home. As for the rest of the guests, I'll leave them to our consultant.
If I remember correctly, that in the previous, oh no, in the Moon Chase events, right? Yeah, in the Moon Chase or whatever event, the leeway event for cooking, right? You had this like scroll painting, and it showed Hu Tao, Changyu, Qingqiu, and Shang Ling. How rude of that woman to do that, to put her breasts in my face. That is sexual assault. I will report her later. And Shang Ling in that flashback. So I'm pretty sure all four of these characters have known each other since they were children.
No need. I'm headed towards the harbor to meet a friend on the ship. There's no need to trouble one such as Mr. Zhongli.
You can feel the animosity between the two. And who is he meeting? A friend on the ship? Kazuha the only one that makes sense for this to be.
I think you know the place I'm talking about. Come meet me anytime.
I will.
It was great getting to know you all. Let's meet again when the spring breeze begins to blow.
Bye. Oh, we should write poetry together sometime.
Alright, Vincey walking out of here for Zhongli Thor Asteroid.
Catch you all later then. Don't forget to return to the parlor later. There's something I need you to do.
Understood. See you later.
Later.
Well then.
Go ahead, hit me with
Rex
it.
Lapis.
Just Zhongli will do.
Okay.
I live as a mortal in Liu Harbor now. I am just one among many who begin work at sunrise and retire to rest at sundown.
Yep.
If we were to consider status and seniority as Zhongli, I should be respectfully referring to you as Adeptus Shao.
Heaven forbid.
It's a shout. Let's stop teasing her now.
I meant what I said. I heard that during the Lantern Rite Music Festival, you conferred with Streetward Rambler and Cloud Retainer. I take it as you've gained a lot more knowledge about the past?
Yeah, about your girlfriend that died. I had to deal with my dog, growling at everything he said. Anyway, yeah, you was talking about your dead girlfriend.
The same truth will sound different coming from different people. As more bear witness to a story, feelings and interpretations expand in variety too. I once had a pleasant chat about the past and present with a Sumeru scholar named Soraya, and learned a few things about her research topic.
Which was?
From the evidence she found and the conclusion she made, her area of research is already very close to the truth.
That's crazy.
But there are multiple sides to humans and gods alike. In the legends recorded by humans, some gods were depicted as arrogant and condescending, while others were kind and capable.
This is even true in real life, for real.
But whether to me, Streetward Rambler, Cloud Retainer, or younger adepti such as Shao and Ganyu, those adepti and gods that may seem extraordinary to humans are something more akin to close companions. This was as true back then as it is right now.
How lovely.
Just how Shao may seem unapproachable to most, but the Traveler has proved otherwise.
Alamesh. That's my name. Refer to me as such. But you can call me Traveler too, because even the name Traveler sounds dope.
So there's no need to dwell too much on certain things.
Zhongli, what you're saying is...
It looks like you understood what I meant. Ah. The director asked me to accompany you on your return, but I don't think you'll need my protection. I'll be taking a walk around and admiring the night scenery. After that, it'll be time for me to go back and meet up with the director. Goodbye for now.
Later, Zhongli.
Bye, Zhongli.
Deuces.
Everyone's gone now. Paimon always feels a little empty inside when a lively celebration ends.
I know, it sucks, right?
But at least you always stay by Paimon.
Lost, or you get knocked off the map, or you evolve into your true identity that you have lost.
No. Paimon got it mixed up. Paimon, the best and most distinguished travel guide, will always stay by your side, traveler.
It's my honor. I'm afraid there'll be a lot. Hold on. I'm afraid there'll be a lot to ask of you in the future too. Most distinguished Paimon.
Good that you're aware of that.
See, when Paimon's voice sounds like this, it's at its best, for real. That extra squeakiness that they be telling her to do, I like it when they dial it back. Like this. This is the best form of her voice.
Shell, is there anything else you want to do? We could take you on a tour of Liyue Harbor.
No need. I've stayed here for much longer than I had expected. The city lights are a fine sight, but it's time for me to leave.
Yeah, probably because you probably will get drowsy or lightheaded seeing all this stuff.
The events of today occurred so abruptly. I appreciate your kindness.
The feeling's mutual. You don't have to thank me every time.
Okay. I'll see you next time then.
And puff away like smoke you go. I'm waiting for a cutscene now, dude. I'm genuinely curious. Is there more? Or was that it? Take a look. Because that can't be it. Double check. I do. Okay, so Act 1, 2, and then F4. Oh, well, I guess that was it. Anyway, my fellow travelers, see y'all in the next video. You feel me? Dendro Traveler. Oh, better yet, Calamesh. Yeah. You know what? I think I'm gonna change my YouTube name to Calamesh to refer to the Traveler. Yep, I might do that. I gotta wait some days before I'm allowed to change it back. And as you saw, the Traveler is tired. I am too. Good night. And end. Later.